My name is Jeffrey, and I'm with my wife, Diane. We've been going to Free Chapel for about 8 years.
Before my husband's accident, we were just like a regular working family. And I was working full-time, and also my husband was working full-time. We had just moved from Lawrenceville. We were so happy. It was a brand new home. It was the house of our dream.
Going to work, coming back home, I was proud of the fact that I was contributing for my household until October 1st, 2020. I had a work accident as a result of malfunctioning of the machine. On that particular day, after many years, for some reason, something didn't work on that machine that accidentally came down and smashed my hand, my left hand. It came very fast. The only thing that I remember is that I was on the floor. I was a kind of afraid, confused, in pain, shocked. And then, of course, I was rushed to the hospital.
On my way to the hospital, the nurse called me, and that's when she broke it down she said, do you really know what is happening? We might have to actually amputate some of your fingers. Will he be able to do some of the things that he was doing before? So I was trying to figure out how the life just changed, like all of a sudden. And I had to be strong because during the pandemic, I was the only person who could go there.
Then when I began to speak to my wife, there is no way that she was going to be able to support the house by herself. And that was the reality. Okay, we're gonna lose the house. We can lose it all. That thought kept coming. That thought was strong. It was strong. She was looking around, actually, different apartments where we were going to move.
I remember my daughter, who is now 15, she noticed that. The first thing she told me, she said, Mom, what are we gonna do? That's the first question she asked me. And I remember her telling me, how are we gonna make it? And as a mother, I had to be there for them because I knew it wasn't easy for them to really see a dad who went to work that morning and is coming back the following day. And
I had a very powerful lawyer, I believe. He's a very good lawyer. But one day he called me because he had had some discussion with the company regarding the settlement. He told me the amount they started him with, very low. You either take it or not. There is nothing at this particular time that I can do. At the same time, he told me two things. They can either give us that money, that amount, or we can lose it. We can lose it all. I want to be honest, I was very worried. I shared with my wife. We did not know what to do.
we didn't know anything. The only thing we knew how to do was to pray. So the pastor called for 21 days of prayer and fasting, and that's what we usually do. But we decided to actually extend it even longer. We prayed for 40 days. When you are involved in legal battles, you just need God to really help. And it was difficult. When I did 3 days just water, I thought I was going to die. I was shaking. So it was hard. It was hard. And my husband was like, what are you doing? I thought I was crazy, but I was like, I'm not gonna give up. And I did it, but it was very difficult. It was not easy. I was saying, Jesus, I need you. I need a breakthrough. This year, 2022, I need to see you. And he did it. It took 7 months, but that's okay.
That's when what they were suggesting to give us, by the grace of God, to God be the glory, we were given 10 times more as a result of prayer and fasting.
Everything we were praying for after that fast, God brought it to pass. And actually, as my husband said, he did it 10 times more.
Have we never prayed, it will never have happened. It will never.
We were able to pay off all the financial luggages that we were carrying, the home, car payments, medical bills. We felt like God was giving us another start of life. The things that we were worried about, God was like, I will take care of it. And that's what He did. So we are debt free by the grace of God.